Star, a planet at the edge of the universe, thought to have been built from debris and space scrap by a mysterious race called the Morbots. While none have ever been seen, it's believed that the Morbots still inhabit great cities at the core of Iron Star, where they generate the massive amount of power consumed by the planet's inhabitants. None dare enter the Morbots' lethal domain, and the mere mention of their name evokes fear, mutilation, mutation, or even worse, deactivation. Over time, the surface of Iron Star saw the droid race grow and prosper by mining vast amounts of the planet's plentiful ore. The ore allowed the droids to establish an advanced industrial society which thrived for thousands of years until the droid's beloved Dr. Exavold attempted to advance droid technology beyond its current limits, but his experiment went terribly wrong. A horrific explosion destroyed his lab and resulted in the creation of a powerful, sadistic military bot known as General Corrosive.
Corrosive! Fuck you. Welcome. Happy Thursday, I think it is. I need to do a test. I don't want that on there. Hold on. Wait, yeah, okay. So, holy hell. Alright, yeah. Rise up, rebellion. Turn off the echo. Oh boy, can you tell I've been doing this for a year now? I still have fucking technical problems. Every goddamn entrance. Welcome back. Welcome you meatbag, you little meatling on the end of the screen. It's nice to see you. It's nice to meet you. Let's touch hands. Let's hand hug for just a moment. Hit your subs. Hit your buttons. Hit the likes. Hit the follows. Just hit whatever. It's fucking minimal effort on your part. Helps me out. Makes me feel good about myself. Makes me, wanna meet you. Wanna hold your hand. All right. It's important. Yeah, I pay for all these things, all these sweet things for you. You little meatling, my little meat puppets, you. My little meat pups. I am trying to name my chat, and you know what? It's been a struggle. But, I got this website. I got all sorts of fun things on here. Info about Graham. I'll probably update that this weekend. We make memes sometimes in chat. Look at the Benderman. I got a store. If you want to get some merch and support me that way, that'd be much appreciated. Not expected. And I got this little donate button down here. If you want to, throw me a few bucks. Let me get some, gallons of milk and some Oreos. And that'd be cool too. Yeah. Well, anyway, continuing from where we left off. First off, game. I just want to open this for play for a minute. Because I haven't played through this in just a little bit-o. Little bitty bit-o. Welcome. We're gonna hit play. Aspiring Psycho, old man is live. Old man is live indeed. Welcome, welcome. It's been a minute since I've run through this project. So I'm gonna do that for a second. We'll go back to our drawing. How are you, old aspiring psycho? False, 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 false. False, false. It's all false. Everything. How much of it is false, though? That's what we need. That's what I need to know. You know, for my sanity. I definitely got to do some optimization. I should ask why it keeps saying false, false. Oh. Yes. So, that's what's known as a print string. So basically, if you're trying to figure out why your code isn't working, you can kind of like pull off booleans or nodes, or you like booleans, integers, you know, kind of whatever. And right now I'm pulling a boolean, so it's returning true or false. I forget where that is. We could go look for that in the code. Let's change the stream, and I'm betting you. I'm betting you there's a way to actually like search what node that is, but if we go in here, what we'll have to do, I want this fucking there. I want you over there. Been a long time since I've coded. Makes sense though. Yeah, we could go turn that off. I don't even know what the hell is checking for, to be honest. I know we were trying to fix the zip line or some bullshit. So a test we could do is load up like an empty level and play and see if it does it. I bet, you know what? I bet you dollars to donuts it's actually on the zip line. So let's go in our content. We'll go to zip line. How many donut holes are we wagering? We're only betting holes, all right, not the whole donut. We tell them to make the whole donut, punch the hole out, and throw the rest in the trash. We don't need it. Just the hole, please. Yeah, so a good way to find it, we're gonna go print string. Okay. We gotta find references. So it's not in the zipline. Okay, the next area we could check is our third person character. Fuck. My 5 donut holes. Wait, no, I owe you 5 donut holes. Don't I? Yeah, cause I was wrong. It wasn't there. I owe you 5 donut holes. Aspiring. I believe that's what just transpired. I'm gonna have to find a way to get you these donut holes. As I am just a fucking video game robot trapped in, dev space. He'll throw donut holes at the screen. We'll make an emote. Oh, you want to clear your search? Go to third person character blueprint. And hey, look at that. Look, right there. Print string, we are checking for zipline. So honestly, we'll just disconnect that. It still be the zipline, but I did not. I checked somewhere else. Ergo, I lost donut holes, so I'll have to make an emote that'll let me throw donut holes at the screen. Yeah, there you go. Is that better, Aspiring? Does it feel better? No more false statements. I keep my donut holes, you keep yours. Okay. I'm still gonna make an emote where I throw donut holes at the screen. I think that'll be fun. We could even stop and do that right now, but I won't be able to use it during the stream. It really wouldn't be that complicated. Might be kind of entertaining. It was zipline, just what? Well, no. So, it was in a completely separate blueprint. So I thought it was in the zipline blueprint. It wasn't in the zipline blueprint. It was in the character blueprint calling for the zipline boolean, where I actually just it's just a loose boolean that I'm using to change through the zipline blueprint. Yeah, basically. I definitely need to like build out my water movement mechanics. I think I got a lot of the base mechanics down, or at least a lot of the base movement mechanics, but I think water's gonna be next. And then I was gonna do a whole transformation thing, or like enemy possession. What do you think? Okay, so I don't know. What are your thoughts, Aspiring? What are your thoughts, Aspiring, in terms of enemy possession and transformations? Nobody knows. So this, I think, is going to be a boss room. I want to go like old school, like Ocarina of Time, and have like the fucking gate go up and like your character look back at the gate. You look like your pet cats very well. You look like your pet cats very well. Yes. I concur, Aspiring. That's yes. You pet cats very well. Oh. Bro, my fucking cats are they're goofs. The problem is, so the thing is, I don't like to kind of trim their claws. And my cat Felix, what he'll do is about like 2 in the morning, virtually every morning, on the dot, will curl up in my bed, like right next to my face, and like get really lovey. And what he'll do is he'll try to make his biscuits on my face while I sleep. So I'll wake up at like 2 in the morning. No. Cats being mean is half the fun. I disagree. I think they all have their own little personality, and it's fun to just explore that with them. That's why I like... Honestly, that's why I like animals. Because they're all kind of like that. I definitely got to do some stuff to the magic system. It's a little clunky. But I like the idea. I kind of like the idea of cannon launching yourself like that. Cats are fluffy. Cats don't have deep sleeps. They don't REM? They don't need the REMs? Why don't they need the REM cycle? You fucking meatlings get more confusing to me every day. Every single day, let me tell you. I was playing Pal World and I had a Tombat. And the fact that it didn't have to sleep and that nocturnal beings are, a thing. They know REM. They know REM. They know REM. Oh, man. Damn it. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I honestly... I wanna do like a Chow Garden type thing. I really do. I tain't even gonna lie. Tain't even gonna lie to you. I think it's needed. But I'll tell you what else is needed, characters, and those are the most complicated assets in the entire game, so it is important to focus on them. We have one more enemy to do, quite a few characters to do, but I think we should do the bosses, and one of them I was going to use as like a... So I kind of want to do like the whole sandwich, your sandwich transformation from Castle Crashers, where you kind of become like a bigger thing. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. With the amount of characters that I have and all the fucking dismemberment that I need to do. So then I had the idea of doing like a mass system from Majora's Mask. My worry, especially in a platformer, is adding too many like upgrades or momentum options, because the more movement and traversal mechanics you build for the player, the easier it is for them to just fucking fly out of your level. I mean, I can do that in like 8 or 9 spots in this level alone. The other thing is, I think what I want to do, even though it's not conducive to story, is we'll explore Reaper Academy immediately after this area. Only because I have the lower level done. So we're going to do a hub area over there. And we'll do a level load. Oh, man. I need help. I need good local help is what I need. If you live in Colorado and you want to help out, be sweet. Buff sandwich, yes. So I may have like a demon form or something. Because the other thing I did like was like in Jak and Daxter, how you had like your dark and light form. I just the thing is, I'm giving the player a lot of freedom right now. We'll have to come up with like we'll have like a demon thing, like a demon mode. Maybe we need to make a new meter. We'll have like it'll be like a demon meter. Yeah, and then we'll just we'll give him a Kamehameha laser cannon instead of the spells. We'll kind of mimic the movement. We'll make it a little bit more fluid, I think. I can't believe it's been a year. A year ago today, I first... No, not even today. Not even today. It appears as though it is a smoke break, as indicated by the, avatar, and how one hand clips through the other. No, we got a few more months before we hit a year of development on this. It's kind of a feat because it slows down time. So, maybe that's a strategy. You just hang out and spark one up. The problem is some of my mechanics don't work while you're high. Oh, man. So we got, you know, we got good old Nutjob Nickies. Nice thing is, you know, some of these assets I just kind of had lying around. I wonder how this is going to translate as we go into new areas. Good old Nutjob Nicky. Yeah. Good old Nutjob Nickies. Do. Damn it. I also need to fix that so when you dodge, you go in the direction. Because it works normally, but when you're spinning, it kind of fucks up. How many levels do I think there are going to be? You started Grimoire a year ago and a year and 9 days ago. Okay. Thanks for the clarification. Do I think they're going? You mean how many levels are there going to be? I can tell you how many levels there's going to be. So there's 4 entrances to levels. This area will serve as your central hub for the game. Think of it kind of like you know, Majula and DS2, or the Abyss and Demon Souls. You know, kind of a NPC hub area. Shocks and what are we doing? It's been a minute since I've played through my project, so I was taking a minute to play through. That's what we're doing. But yeah, so hello lulz, welcome back. Welcome back, Shocks. I believe that's Vinny, possibly based on the PFP. Hi, Shocks. Hi, lulz. But yeah, so this will, you know, you'll find NPCs out in the open, and you know, eventually this will become kind of a lively town. But it'll be run down, kind of starting. The areas will be over here. So each area will have like an expanded world. Like, so once you pass one area, kind of like the Archstones and Demon Souls, but you know, a little smaller. So this will be one area. You know, this dude will let you into you know, kind of a snow area. Over here, you know, obviously a little foreshadowing. There's you know, this mushroom forest. It's gonna be back here. So each area will have like an expansion. So past that like snow area, there's gonna be like a volcano area. The snow or the forest or the mushroom forest, there's gonna be you know, like a power plant that you can eventually get to. You know, let me see if I can get to a better vantage point. I think I laid this out. I may have left it out, but either way, there's a city in this direction that you can get to. So there's just past that, there's gonna be like a casino level, and then there's gonna be Reaper Academy, which is still, that's that giant fucking structure wherever. With the big old drawbridge right here, that'll lead you into Reaper Academy. There's going to be an upper and lower level, and that'll be it for the base game. I'm forcing Rando to get on. Excellent. This is what we need. But yeah, so that would be what, 4, 8, 9. So there's going to be 9 levels total in the base game. And I hope to do an expansion where I'll add like multiplayer and probably some story. My issue with DLC is like it used to be, you would have like, if it was DLC, it was an expansion. It was like virtually half the slice of the game. So I kind of left it up a little bit to that. And then I hope to expand the system into kind of I don't want to say MMO, but like an open world type thing, closer to like Elden Ring, but cutesier and more violent. Yeah. I'm basically mimicking FromSoft in terms of development strategy. But, my whole thing is doing like a Conker's Bad Fur Day-esque 3D platformer RPG. Why does it feel like my camera's tilted? Oh, because the whole area is crooked. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'll have to find areas for bosses. I mean, that's definitely going to be a boss area. No doubt about it. This is probably going to be the big bad. Big bad of the area. Main cheese. Head honcho. Head guy in charge. Lure you in with this little soul right here. This little enticing soul. This little collectible. It's going to lure you in. So I should... Yeah. Alright. We are going to get back to drawing BBEG. That's what we're going to do. And fixing my... Holy hell. Hold on. My mic needs to be corrected. Okay. The head guy. The BBG, the head guy in charge. The big bad. We'll have to come up with a name for him. Or we could go full on, just say Demon Slain. All right. Give me 1 second. Yeah, so big bad evil guy. Alright. Just do that. Open up Photoshop. Put my tablet on the table. Find my tablet pen. And I will BRB. Back to back to back to back. Alright. How's everybody day going? Everybody have a good day? I hope so. Chat, tell me. Did you have a bad day? If you had a bad day, I want you to in chat to type F. And you let Papa Dada know why your day was so bad. And then and we'll talk about it. Doesn't that sound nice? Doesn't it sound nice to confess to, you know, a fucking cartoon person on the internet? I fix appliances all day. And you know what I do? I come home and I work on my stuff. I was doing it for years without recording myself. And I started recording myself. And I found community. And that's what it's all about. Yeah. You know, let me ask you, do you know of many other places where you can go down to your local gas station and buy a bong? Is that a place you know? Is that a place like home? I hope so. We're gonna do some fabric. So fabric's fun. What you really want fabric to kind of drape over the figure. I really don't want to emphasize kind of the front of the shape. Kind of, we're already getting the sense that it's some sort of like tendril, eldritch being. So we've already got that going for us, right? What we want to do is kind of give some of these like flowy sort of lines, and then you kind of come in right beneath it, and you give it little scoops, and you want to do that. That's gonna give you some nice flow, some nice shaples, right? And in the end result, it's all about the shaples. All right, that's all anybody ever would care about. You know, if you don't got good shaples, you don't got good heart. All right. You need good shaples. Absolute shaples. Alright. I may want to do the hands here pretty soon. But we have kind of this rope. And maybe, you know, maybe it itself is a reaper. Who knows? Right? So we're going to give him, we're going to place right in his little glove, in his little oven mitt. We're going to place a stick. All right. Now, a lot of people make the mistake of trying to draw the whole shape first. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. You aren't that guy, pal, and you don't want to be, quite frankly, right? So we're going to try to get the overall shape of the scythe, and we definitely want to pay attention to our foreground and background, and kind of determine where the shape's going to be. So we got our stick. We got our stick built, right? I want to figure out where the curve of my scythe is going to be. And I kind of want it to overlap a little bit and kind of come up front. So we're going to do this. Right? So we also need to find the base of the stick, and honestly, I don't want to get that far into it. All right, we're just gonna quickly outline our shape, and be on our way, and yeah, that'll work. All right, so let's come back behind. We'll reduce, we'll blow out some of the back here. That ain't us. That ain't necessary even for an iota of a fucking second. You started learning Unreal? Hell yeah. Unreal is an amazing program. Also, I just noticed on screen, I could probably, let me do this for you. Hold on, how's that look? That's better. Alright. Yeah, Unreal, honestly, Unreal is my favorite game engine. I did a stint with Unity, didn't mind it. I was really into Flash back in the day. I was really upset to hear when they canceled it. But, you know, things have to move on. Things have to evolve. Flash kind of became a thing for animation. It didn't really... Not a lot of people were making games in it, I'll tell you that. I don't know why. Fucking JavaScript's a pretty fun language. Yeah. So maybe have some sort of robe, right? I don't know what the shape's gonna look like just yet, but you know, definitely emphasize, you know, whatever, right? You know, you can play around with it. The reason I like doing chicken scratch, now there's 100 different ways and methods of drawing. All right, there are some people that will draw they will not take their hand off the paper and draw in one continuous line. That's fine. For me, chicken scratch always worked because I was able to kind of create just some visual noise that I can kind of refine over and over again. And it takes a while. You know, but in the end, especially if I'm getting into more complicated models that are going to require like specific rigs, or something that's a bit more complicated than a simple humanoid rig, uh, it helps to draw it out first. A lot of people can eyeball character. I can eyeball characters. That's not a problem. It's just when they're more complicated or have more significance in some way, shape, or form, it does help to kind of do concept and do concept correctly. Like, even as I go along, like this sketch is not how it's going to actually look. I'm gonna refine it. I may look at these reference images and think, oh, the spikes on this little dude look cool, or maybe we could play around with adding fucking trees or something, or giving him some sort of whatever. Since he's gonna be a more like sludgy sort of ethereal character, I think we can really have fun with his move set and what he can do. And that's what it's all about when you're creating big bad evil guys, because the in development, what you need to kind of consider is that your player sprite is an extension of the player, and at the end of the day, as a developer, you're trying to make the player as badass as possible. That's your job. If you're not doing it, you suck at it. But in creating like this is a more dungeon rushy sort of game. It kind of comes from the line of the lineage of like the Zelda franchise, and when it moved into 3D, you started seeing a lot of they were called like adventure games at the time. They weren't really adventure games. They were virtually dungeon crawlers with like an expansive open world. Which I've always been fascinated about, but in the early 90s is kind of when I grew up, and 3D platformers were really big. So I spent the vast majority of my time working through like all sorts of 3D platformers and RPGs. I mean, Fable's one of my favorite franchises. Peter Molyneux is probably my idol. That dude's fucking nuts. Especially how he started. He I forget what the fuck it was. He was doing like a phone book salesman type thing, and accidentally called the wrong number, and the person thought he was somebody else, so he was talking about like needing some sort of like software project. So he was like, oh yeah, I can do that. And like he definitely couldn't. So he starts this company, and it like fucking takes off for him. And he makes some of the most iconic games ever, like Black and White 2, the Fable franchise. I feel bad for the guy because like everybody gave him a lot of hate, but all he was really doing is, in the development table, a lot of ideas kind of pass through your head, and there's a lot going on. So what was going on as like press was starting to become a thing with like video games is he was super open and honest, and he wanted like all of his ideas in the game, and it just didn't happen that way. But people fucking crucified him for it. But he was very open. I think he was trying to share as much of the project and his ideas as possible with the public. I don't know. There's a lot of fucking problems with the industry. I'm not even gonna get into the fact that I fucking graduated in 2019, and I put in like close to 300 applications a year for like video game development roles, and I haven't gotten so much as an interview. It's absolute fucking lunacy. I just I can't imagine if that's how they're trying to communicate that any of those companies are being run very well. And that's just my personal opinion. I get that there's a lot of NDAs and secrecy in the industry, and there doesn't have to be, because at the end of the day, you're trying to make an experience for the player. You're trying to make a good experience for the player. So why the fuck are you leaving them out of any of it? I really enjoy chat coming in and having me create like fucking the blunt smoking penguin on the other side of this map. That was Coke. Or all sorts of other bullshit. Sorry, I'm just watching my character smoke pot, and I'm just like having an inner monologue with myself as the life decisions that led me up to this point in my life. The duck. Oh, oh my god. Fucking, God, what was his name? Yeah, the duck under the waterfall. That's gonna ask you about summoning demons. Perry the rubber ducky. Let's go see him. Let's go pay him a visit. I haven't seen him in so long. Let's go see how he's doing. He's probably just chilling there. He didn't have much else going on in his head right now. So, in order to get up there, I take the elevator and hopefully not break the game. The duck. I think I also need to make a way for myself to climb up the ladder fast. And I definitely don't want to be getting high while I'm smoking or climbing the ladder. That's a fucking OSHA violation waiting to happen. Alright, and we don't need none of that. Alright, so it's down there. So we just, yeah. There we go. Good old Perry. How you doing, Perry? Forgot about the duck. Yeah, I don't know. I could go on and on and on about fucking problems in the industry. I mean, quite frankly, I don't think any of the profit margins should be shared with anyone outside of the development team, because I don't think they contribute a whole lot to the whole experience. I just had a thing fall off of my pen. Give me a second. I think there's a lot of unnecessary spending in the field. You know, I think a good team of 10 could do a better job than an uncoordinated team of, 300. That's my personal opinion on development. I think it worked better in the 90s when that was the case. I think there was more heart, there was more soul. There was a passion in the field. Now it's soulless. It's soulless. You meat puppets came in and you ruined it. Brain's a crazy computer, man. Let me tell you. I am beside myself in how a bunch of cells of fatty, corporeal flesh can compute anything, conceive anything. The gift of life is a gift, let me tell you. And Grimoire was the original Reaper, the eldritch god of omnipotence. Grimoire, the all-knowing. Grimoire has escaped from a vault in the bottom of Reaper Academy. And it's up to Grim to save his new home. But strange things happen in Limbo. Anybody get the Courage the Cowardly Dog reference? Was that just me? I don't know that I even want we'll give him a big old pendant. Fucking Greco, whatever. Greco-Roman whatevers. The purple something, whatevers. You know the ones. Don't tell me you don't. If you're telling me you don't know the purple something, whatevers, then we got a problem. Alright? You're gonna have to take it up with this fucking hand. Alright, so we're doing hands. Hands are pretty easy. We're basically, same thing we're doing everywhere else. We got our thumb. Alright, so our first carpal phalange is going to come out and form, we'll call it the palm, or the base of the hand. Alright? So, we got kind of two hand pads typically, but this is going to be a split hand. So what we want to do is we're only going to have two fingers, so this is going to be the knuckles of those two fingers. And this one will not have the other side of the God, what is that? The femur? No, that's your feet. Oh man, you know how much biology I studied? It's embarrassing that I don't know these bones. It is actually embarrassing. I have egg on my face, chat. Throw an egg at me. Donate, give me $1. Throw an egg at me. Alright, so we got clear up some visual confusion here. Alright. So here's our palm. Here's our knuckles. Okay. We got the base of our thumb coming in right here. So we're gonna have a 1 and a 2. Alright. And in 1, 2, and you're gonna come out usually right around here, and you're gonna go somewhere around here, and that looks like trash, right? But you know, when you're using chicken scratch, you learn to make it work, right? You work in a subtractive nature, and you will find the shape that you are looking for. I can promise you that, my children. So I work in an additive and subtractive nature. Hand or arm bones? Your hand is carpals near the wrist. The metacarpals, yeah. I don't know. You humans and your anatomy. Talk to me when you got fucking, you know, hydraulically confused wrist joints and you know, fucking oil tubes and circuit boards. Right? That stuff us robots understand. All right, but you come in here with your fucking bones and your fatty computer brains, and you come in here and you tell us robots all about your, you know, anatomies. Show me mercy. Oh, it's Coke. I gotcha. Hell yeah, dude. I think you would do well in car content. You seem to know a lot about cars. I think that is a good move for you. I am happy that you have made that move. Oh, dude, did you ever see MLG the blood smoking penguin? Let's go over here. Let's go look at the, you know, little guy I did. I gotta get back up though. What's it look like? Well, we're going. We're gonna go visit him, alright? It's okay. Right now he's chilling out with no brain, because I haven't put, you know, a little meaty brain in there yet. Alright? You fucking flesh puppets you're confusing to my robot brain. I don't understand it. Your hand, yeah. Alright. So we're gonna go up here. Okay. Call down the elevator. I don't know how to solve that issue. Alright. So, we're gonna... Oh, I missed. So close. I bet you I can get up there though. Oh wait, you know what? I can do this because there's no current yet. Boop. Okay. I don't understand why I'm playing by my own rules that I haven't even implemented yet. Bro has the 4 elements. He does. Master of the 4 elements. Oh wait, no, not this house. A game looks fucking fire, bro. Hold on. Yeah, thank you. I can't believe we're almost a year in. There you go. There's your boy. If beauty contests can have makeup, we should have sport contests with drugs. Let's push some meat bags to Labor Day. God. Yeah. I'm excited. We have a lot to work out. It's still in its very early stages, but I'm really happy with how everything's turning out. I know. Oh, hold on. Here. Let me make it bigger for you. Boop. Yeah. Take a fucking smoke break or some shit. I honestly, chat, I do question the choices that have brought me to this point in my life. Yeah. And, you know, the character that I'm playing as right now is like an avatar of me. So, I also question my life choices. Yeah. God. The amount of technical knowledge you have to put this together and be this chill, it's unheard of. People like me, we're not usually this chill. I've seen the people in my field. I've seen them in college, and I'll tell you, they're not all this chill. You always gotta ask people if they're cool, you know? Alright. I think... Yeah. Back to the drawing board, if you will. Once I find my pen. Also, I will film with a 360 camera if you want to check out my content, I suggest. I'm down. I'll even put on my VR headset, and it'll be like I'm in there. I really want to make okay. So we got our first finger. We're trying to cop a camera mount for the cars. A ghost mount? Gotcha. I believe in you. Shit's made of fucking forged carbon fiber. Awesome as fuck. Hell yeah. Carbon fiber's dope. I'm all about cars. I'm not all about cars. Don't let me lie to you. I don't know. Well, I'll work on a car. I don't really care to like modify it, but honestly, at the end of the day, anything that makes somebody excited about anything is something worth celebrating. You know, I think cars are dope as hell. I really admire people that put work into their vehicles. Especially when they're dope as shit, you know. I like kind of those old school like Cadillacs. Like my favorite, I used to have a Fifth Avenue. That was my favorite car. It just totally shit the bed though. I was like, fuck this. I'd rebuild it now if I had the time, but I don't even have that. Beauty contest, we can yeah, we should. What do you think of my vids? I haven't. Okay, I gotta go look at them. I haven't seen any of your new content. Okay. So what happened was I got fired. And then I got immediately I got a way better job. But they were throwing a lot at me, so I kind of took a hiatus from, all this stuff. And kind of focused on, family and stuff like that. But we're back now, so I'll have to check out your content. Okay, we're actually gonna move our knuckle. Oh, man. Now, the thumb ends up looking a little bit small, so kind of shape it out just a little bit. And even we can shape our fingers too, That's a fine thing to do at this point. That's too far. Okay. Alright, we don't necessarily need to draw with this finger because that's going to be kind of shaded out, so we can kind of just shade that off a little bit to emphasize that it's behind something. And we'll, yeah. And then we erase the excess of the hand. Alright, we're gonna zoom out, do a little check. Right, you know, not terrible. Definitely a good start. Wrist placement looks a little bit off, but we can fix that. They call me Cokes. Wows. Yeah. So here's the situation in the visual chats, because before there was a point where both YouTube and Twitch were showing up in the display on the stream. Yeah. So here's what's going on. I am paying for a 24/7 music stream service where I can host the music that I play during my streams, which is just, video games from the 90s or soundtracks to video games from the 90s. Or early 2000s, I should say. But yeah, so since I did that, Streamlabs gets really confused on what stream to post for it. So YouTube gets that. Twitch is gonna get visual chat, so your comments will show up on Twitch. They won't show up on YouTube, but I am streaming to both platforms. It's just because I have one service going, it's confusing a different service, and I don't even want to bother with it. So, FYI. Yes, I welcome you to join both chats. I have both of them open. I am watching you guys. I ain't leaving you hanging. So, we're going to do the same thing over here. Here's our palm. Alright. We got, I don't want to do, no, actually, yeah, it would just be 2 fingers. So, we're going to do that. We got to get the palm and the shape out for the palm of the hand. Okay. Observe. Wait. Whoa. Hold on. I missed chat comments. It's my black mouse. Black mouse is for chats. Well. Observe other creators. And play FPS games if you haven't. It's good to infer things. Cool. Yeah, so here's the thing about FPS games. I am not a huge FPS gamer. I got really sick of it because as soon as the 360 hit, like that's all we got is just fucking FPS games for like decades. And I'll tell you why. It's because most game engines default to FPS, or were defaulting to FPS back then. It's just it became so fucking nauseating to me, especially as like a game developer, because they didn't have like the presets that Unreal 4 had. It was all, just just nonsense. Just nonsense. Just don't touch it. Don't even bother. All right. Let them out of your sight. Tell him get out of here. Be gone, demon. I'm gonna just full screen that. Here's what I'm gonna do. Chats. I just have chat. Okay. I'm talking to Psycho, by the way, but you got a good point. Oh. Oh, been coding, working on a team. Okay, now I see chat. There we go. Working on a team-based shooter. So, the first thing you want to do in a team-based shooter, are you doing classes aspiring? You know, if it's... Here's what I'm going to tell you, especially from a coding perspective, is you need to lay out your multiplayer framework first. So what I would do is peer-to-peer connection, which is going to be the easiest to program. But what you really need to do is kind of lay out a design document. That's what you really need to start doing, is saying, okay, well, I got a team-based shooter. This is what I want done. And then you're going to lay out like the kind of the classes and whatever you want to do. Is it going to be kind of King of the Hill type thing where you pick up weapons around the map? You know, just define what your game is going to be. A team-based shooter is a fairly easy game to put together once you kind of get it going. I would say you also want to identify if you want to do first person, third person, whatever you're doing. What I would say is it's not, you get to avoid some things by doing a first person shooter, but you're gonna have to do it because it's a multiplayer game anyway. So it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference which one you go in terms of how in making it easier. But yeah, so basically, you know, here what you need to do is get like a multiplayer client going, where you have two game clients on different computers communicating with each other. There's great tutorials out there. Usually you could just get like two boxes moving around. That's going to be kind of your starting or your starting point for that project. But then you've got to start figuring out what each individual class you want to do. And you know, like my character blueprint is one class. So you could like create your base class. So think of like, if I were to sit down and do TF2 right now, what I would do is I would be, okay, so I need to make a scout, and I need to make a map, and I need to make a multiplayer client. And that would be my starting point. But in the back of my head, I would be thinking about, you know, like weapons that I would want to do, you know, objectives. I personally am a huge fan of like capture the flag, so I would definitely want stuff like that. Does that help? I hope it does. I try to be helpful. I'm gonna go back to drawing my fingies. My little fingies need some drawing. I'll tell you, if you're on Unreal, doing a first person is going to be a little bit easier. Now I'm thinking about it, because you would have to start, if you're doing third person, you're going to have to start with third person character blueprint. Whereas if you did the first person blueprint, it's going to give you nodes for like weapons and projectiles, and it'll give you kind of framework and help you kind of lay that out. You're also going to notice if your animations are a bit less stiff, if you're running Oh. In first person versus third. Currently, you have a working online, so two bean-shaped things have been able to move around on different computers. Okay, so now you need to change your beans to character sprites. Alright. So, whatever that may be. So what I would do is get like an artwork or whatever you're trying to do. You said you were doing a class like a team-based shooter. So are you doing tell me about your project. Tell me what you hope to achieve. Tell me what you hope to do. Give me your dreams. Give me your aspirations, Mr. Aspiring Psycho. You're currently working on the design process. Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, what I would do is figure out, because like I'm a huge Halo fan personally. So what you could do is, get armor guy, whatever, and just have armor people run around and just differentiate them by color. That's a really good starting point. And the other thing is, like, how expansive do you really want the game to be? If you just want, like, people running around and shooting, whatever, then, yeah, I don't know. What I would say is, if you're trying to do customization, that's gonna be a whole other fucking ball game. I wouldn't. If you're asking me how to put together a team-based shooter, I definitely wouldn't suggest dabbling in doing like character customization or anything like that. So I would, you could do like character swaps or character skins like Time Splitters. There will be a few classes. Okay, so yeah, so I would say figure out your first class or your most basic class, right? So I think a TF2 standard, that would be the Scout, right? Just move fast, basic weapon. Shoddy bat, right? That's going to be your step one, and I would put all your effort into getting that character fleshed out and moving around in that environment. Basic Assault Trooper. Okay. So you got your basic Assault Trooper. You need to figure out what he's going to look like. I would... Are you doing 3D or 2D? What's the sitch? What's the haps? 3D. Okay, so 3D's a lot more complicated, just FYI. But yeah, so you're gonna want to get that mesh. Start with your player mesh. You're gonna want to create a idle walk run animation loop. So you'll start by making a character, getting it rigged, and then you'll have to do like an idle walk run loop. And then from there, you can start building out the character. And that's once you kind of have that class situated, you're gonna have a blueprint for virtually the you know the rest of your characters, which which is the name of the game. That's why I have that bomb rat like halfway working, because I really need to finalize him after I have most of like all of my mechanics in place. Quite frankly. Okay. Got that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. We got a lot of work ahead of us, but it's shaping up, I would say. Right, so I definitely want to clean up the whole forearm, honestly. So we'll zoom in. We'll probably erase that a little bit. We do need to emphasize the elbow. We can erase some of the chicken scratch around that. Right. It's not important. Okay. Okay. I do that. Right. And we just kind of clean up these lines. It's a little messy, and that's alright. It's all part of the chicken scratch process. Everybody's got their own way of doing it. Don't tell you you're doing it. Don't let them tell you you're doing it wrong. If you're fucking holding your whole pencil in your fist like you're 5 years old. If that's what works for you, that's what's gonna work for you. All right. If you're fucking fisting your pencils, don't let anybody let you let it get you down. You tell them to fuck off and talk to the fist. Alright. Got that. I don't know why OBS is over there. Where's my mouse? Too many mice. I got too many mice in front of me. I'm like, I feel like I'm in the Matrix when I'm in my studio. It feels great. Let me tell you. I created the Matrix. Vis-a-vis. Alright, we're gonna kind of clean up the clothes a little bit. Right, look how dirty this is. It's filthy. Don't let them tell you this is the way to live. You're living in squalor. Anybody who walks in your home is gonna make fun of you. Your appliances will stop working because roaches will get in the circuit boards and mice will eat the wires and shit and piss all over everything. You're basically eating mice shit. So call an exterminator today. If you see mice, say nice to spend money on being healthy. Wasn't your 1 year yesterday? No, it's a week long. It's a streamathon, man. I'm doing streams all week, and then we'll get back to regular. If you see mice, don't think twice. Exactly. Yeah, it's just so I'm gonna be. The intention was I was gonna stream every day this week, but yesterday I got home super late. Today I got home super early. My job's crazy, but I'll tell you what. The paychecks do be fat, and when the money be flowing, the hoes be showing me dem titties. All right, let me tell you. Honestly, it just feels nice working for somebody who's just trying to take care of the customer, because that's all I give a shit at the end of the day. I also don't want to be fucking working all goddamn day, so I appreciate that they've been respecting that. Dude, you have no idea. So the appliance repair industry. So first off, nobody's going into trades anymore. So there is such a dire need of people trying to take their job seriously and trade work, because it doesn't happen anymore. But there's tons of money to be made. Just fuck dude. I've made 6 figures fucking repairing appliances. It's that easy. You just, if you know what you're doing, and you take your job seriously and try to treat people with the utmost care, you have no fucking idea how far that goes nowadays. But yeah, so trades are hurting right now. But yeah, so I'm the service manager at this place called Premier Appliance. They're super highly rated. The owner's awesome. His office manager's awesome. It's just it's been a pleasure to work for him so far. So fat ass paychecks. I'm great with. It's a commission role, so I'm definitely pulling in what I'm making, but he respects my input, and you don't get that a lot in the working world anymore. Okay, let's look at it for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so since the other hands are kind of in the background, we do have to wait to detail those. I want to do something like maybe add like a hood. Let me think about it. I'll BRB. You know, and the other thing is we have to decide on a scythe design too. So, you know, I think he should definitely have like a crazy looking scythe as well. You know, he's gonna be the main BBG. Uh, hold on. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. You want it? Is that your chair now? You can have the chair. It's okay. I just gotta move you. Because you can't do my work. Try as you might, you don't have little thumbs. No, you don't. Little baby kitty thumbs. You don't got them. Oh, I feel bad for all the thumbless creatures out there. I just think of how useful my thumbs are, and I worry for their safety. Yeah. So let's do some. Let's do something with his face right now, because it's bugging me. I want him to have like a. Oh. Oh no. Baby, where'd you put my pen? Where's my pen? I need every kind of pen. I just want to have all of them, but I can't have every pen. Can't have every pen. It's getting dark. I'm gonna turn on my light too. Chats, if you have found, you sound like you got drunk and started crying in the moments my internet cut out. I did not. I'm gonna be honest. I've been smoking since I got home, and I have lost my pen. My fucking tablet pen has vanished into the ether. Let me go check the bathroom real quick. Alright, the location for the pen has been confirmed to be somewhere in front of me. And, well, little kiddo, have you seen it? Did you steal it? I go to the restroom, you take my seat, and now I don't have my tablet pen. This fucking cat. Well, Chad, I have a news flash. I have found my pen. Would you like to know where I found it? It was on the pen stand. The stand for the pen is where the pen was. I put the pen stand in a more visible place. I now realize placing a stand with a pen where the backdrop is a black curtain and the pen is black and the stand is black. Perhaps, maybe, everything is black. Alright. Black soul, black heart, black water. It's probably not healthy for me, but I'm gonna drink it anyway. I'm gonna pet my black cat. Yeah. You gotta stop rubbing that spot, baby. I know. I know. I think you keep opening up the wound. You fucking nutbag. I may have to get a cone for my cat. Does anybody have any suggestions on how to get my cat to stop licking or fucking spider bite? Would be fine if she just left it alone. Thought about getting her a cone, but I feel like that might be too much. I realize that getting a cone for my cat may be too much. But goddamn, I am at my wit's end with this fucking problem of hers. I really am, little kiddo. Get a donut. Get in a donut hole. Yep, I think so. I only do holes, all right. I don't do the whole donuts. You make the donut, you cut out the hole, and you throw the rest away. All right, that's all I care about. Let me tell you. All right. Okay, so we really want to get the shape of the scythe, so we'll go one edge, right, we're going to come back, we're going to go two edge, come back, we're going to go there, alright, and the top of the scythe is going to be closer to here. We can, I don't really want to erase too much right now, only because what I'm doing is like kind of a shattered crystal type scythe. We're just going to try to fit it all within the space of the area. So you know, as we go along, we'll try to clear up some visual confusion. You only do holes. I only do holes. I'm a you know, I'm a hole specialist. All right. That's you know, you show me a hole, you know, I got answers for you. All right, some might say. Only do the holes. Only do the holes. That did not get confirmed. Well, okay, look. Alright. I have no interest in viewing actual cocks. But it needs a tail. Alright. I'm with it. So if we're gonna do a tail, tail should come right out of here, probably. And for tails, we're gonna kind of go back to the original shape. All right, we're gonna try to find a good movement shape. So I think what I want to do is kind of come out with the tail, around, back. Okay, we're gonna come. No problem, lols. This is what it's all about. All right, we're gonna come back, and you know, we're gonna kind of create. And we'll refine the tail later. That's not the problem right now. We just need to get a nice little shape going. Make sure the lines are making sense. Probably not going to see anything beyond that point. So our tail is going to start here. Definitely don't want to erase too much. Alright, wait. Look at what I sent you. Free rant material. Oh god. What did some rando send me? Oh lord. Some rando race car novelty pen. Let's go visit this site. A race car. Oh my god, does it drive? Can I drive my pen? Wow. It do indeed drive. Wow. Hold on, chat. Alright, let's go explore what some rando just brought in. Alright, so race car pen. Yeah. That's Lux, my guy. Wow. They drive and everything. Look at them. Look at them pens. Would you buy one? I actually might. Wait, for $200 fucking dollars? Oh, quantity 150. I have to buy it in 100. Fuck you. I don't want to buy 150 fucking race car. As cool as that is, Don't get me wrong, but fuck that. You know, to send me one of these. Why can't I buy one of these? eBay, $7. I don't trust eBay. But, Amazon. Well, that's not what I asked for Amazon, so fuck off. Look, alright, it's a cool, look. All of the yes, but not if I, okay, here we go. Here we go. We found it. The link I sent you is better. Go to my link or Dollar Tree. Or I could order a handful of them for $3. I don't think that's the issue. I may buy one. May drive it around. Oh, that sounds like a way to spend my night. Or 150 of them, yeah. I don't know if I want to spend that much. We want to narrow that out a little bit. Such a 150 of them for $300. You would be a fool not to take that deal. I mean, you know, if you're out there fucking at the Penn Racing Grand Prix, maybe. I think it's situational, at the very least, on why you would want 150 race car pens. But you know, some people believe it makes more sense to order that much, and tell you all sorts of nib knobs, right? Okay, get our tail. I don't want to erase too much because I still got to shape this thing. So I think what I want to do is kind of follow this. So we'll have the spine, and the spine of this will be kind of a series of razor patterns. Okay, here we go. What did I miss? It would be funny. Would you take them anywhere people are bound to wait to steal them because they are so cool? Oh man, I love this Elden Ring long stream. Is that what it says? Oh. Yeah. Wait. Does it say that? Is that one of my hashtags? I think you know. I think Elden Ring needs to take some pointers or smoke some weed with me and you know, we'll formulate some actual demons that they can put into their game and stop making up this you know pussy malarkey. All right, that's ultimately what needs to happen, I think. Nani? Nihongo hanashimasu ka? Nani? Elden Rings in the tags, hell yeah. All about it. I'm all about it. I told you I am not putting much effort into changing any shit right now. I just want to get into back to you guys, back to my little chatters, my little kit-katatters, my community. Welcome back. Happy anniversary of all this nonsense, and the point that led me to a game in where you smoke and drink and slay demons. And I think that's ultimately what we're all here for, right? You know, maybe shove some jelly beans up your ass. Nobody knows. All right. You're making Elder Ring on art stream, but by yourself. I see. Relatable. Yeah. I mean, obviously everybody's shoving jelly beans up their ass. You know, don't lie. Don't lie, you people. Don't lie, you people. Tell me you haven't put stuff up your bum. It's been a good long year. Yeah, honestly, you know, I'm making really good money now, doing what I'm doing. I'm able to kind of get some free time to do what I want to do, chat with you beautiful people on the other end of that little screen of there, little screen-a-ling dang. Alright, so we're gonna bring this out to a barb. Okay. I'm gonna rotate because I got a weird angle. It's gonna be easier for me to do this. Okay. So we can kind of clean up some visual confusion here. Okay. So we at least know you're making Elden Ring. Well, technically no. I would technically be making Demon's Souls, which we could stream. That was a really fun game. I cannot tell you how many times I've played fucking Demon's Souls. has a very small well, but your tags say you're making Elden Ring. Look, some rando, you're reading too far into these tags. I'm gonna correct all of the stream information next week, but this week was kind of a fuck it week, and I wanted to see how easily it would be for me to stream fairly regularly. Because when I was looking for jobs, I kind of prioritized that, and my employer recognizes what I do and actually pays me for additional stuff. But yeah, we really want to like barb out the tail a little bit, you know. I think he uses it to stab people. And obviously, you know, we can do different forms for him, because he will be, you know, kind of the final BBEG in the game. The basically he breaks out of the Reaper's vault and begins to call down or, you know, something to do with the blood moon. I don't know. I don't have all the details worked out, so I don't really want to talk too much about it. But I did kind of want to do a Twilight or like a Majora's Mask type thing where you know, you would be timed on like a 24-hour period. And you'd go and collect mat. Yeah, I mean, awesome. So we're gonna do this. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it to it. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a really cool experience working the place that I am now. It's just you know, I do try to kind of go above and beyond for him. So I don't know. I wasn't sure how my schedule was gonna work out, so I wasn't paying too much attention to, like, you know, scheduling details. I'm still trying to build it. I think like I should theoretically be able to make like 6, 7, 8, 9. So ideally it'd be like at 6 o'clock, probably Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And, you know, we'll do... we'll probably do, like, a like a data gaming segment on Monday. I don't know. I wanted to do other things, but I feel like I just really need to kind of focus on building Grim. So, okay. So we got one end. We need to make blades kind of come out. Here. Yeah, you know, so we'll just give it some depth. Kind of insinuate that blades are coming off of this tail. Okay. Gotta clear up some visual confusion here. Okay. Okay. And we just want, you know, maybe kind of allow the clothing Alright. Oh. Sometimes you gotta take a break because your hand starts cramping up a little bit. You know, and it's important to take those breaks. And there's a bunch of exercises you can do. Like, if you kind of place your fingers towards your chest and kind of push down on your wrist against like a flat surface, that helps you kind of stretch a lot of the tendons in your hand. Which is, you know, it's ideal. It's ideal in making yourself feel better when that sort of thing happens. I guess so when I used to smoke cigarettes, I would like every 15 minutes I'd go out to smoke. When I started smoking weed, it kind of became easier to just kind of sit here and just smoke, which I need to cut back on, but I don't know what I do in intervals. I don't know. Drink your water. Have you drank water today? This is your daily reminder. You fleshy meat puppet, you. Your body needs water. Drink that shit. Alright. So we got we can probably emphasize the robe there. We'll kind of clear, you know, just clean up the chicken scratch, make it look presentable. Kind of refine your idea. You know, that's all you're really doing. So we got that. The whole staff situation's gonna be. We should probably focus on that. Here's the problem area I want to work on right now. This face. I'm not against it looking like this, but I feel like he needs to have some sort of like cloak. You know, and then even if it okay. I want to go probably about here. All right. So okay. Change the lip of the hood. Make it more pronounced. Bring it out here. Kind of share it off. Okay. We're gonna do that. Okay. I'll just kind of fill out this hood just a little bit. You know, just give it a little bit of detail. Doesn't need to be nothing crazy or anything, but you know, it helps to kind of emphasize some detail, clean up any parts that you might have destroyed in the process. Visual confusion, visual confusion, visual confusion, visual confusion. And we need to inspect it. Alright. So yeah, I mean, you really got to kind of think about areas that are going to overlap other areas, because you don't want to add detail that you're going to have to erase. Well, yeah, it's, you know, just building up framework and kind of taking a step back, looking at it. You know, be your harshest critic. What looks like shit? Because quite frankly, I think it all looks like shit. But you know, a lot of people are gonna disagree with me. You know, but I think we're coming along. I think my idea is starting to shine through. So yeah, we'll just kind of clean up a little bit more of the visual confusion. I'd like to maybe drape something else. Give them more floaty dangle bits. Definitely need to finish up the scythe. I do think those spikes are cool though. So let's, you know what? Let's go ahead and finish up the scythe. Alright, so we wanted to do kind of like little crystal chunks. Right, so we have our shape kind of lined out. You know, maybe be generous. Get some good shards in there. Oh. Don't go that crazy. Alright, so we can start kind of cleaning up some of that. Okay. 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 So we kind of have our shape going. I don't want any of that. Get out of here. What? Why? The Blenderman. The Blenderman doth strike again. Holy hell. I don't know. Oh, we're coming along. The Blenderman. What a wacky thing. What a wacky thing that was. I'm digging it. Seeing the tail might even come through on the other side of the scythe. So we'll have to. I'm not sure what I want to do with the handle of it just yet. But I'm definitely digging the fragmented crystal look. You know, and it's about making a bunch of random ass shapes. That's all it is. This guy's gonna be fun to make, let me tell you. Especially with that tail, holy shit. That was a good idea, lols. I don't know if I want to jump straight into 3D. I might concept out all the bosses in the area. I think that might help me build lore. So we'll do concept art, I think, for a little while. If that's okay with you guys. You guys seem to be enjoying these streams. We'll go over like drawing fundamentals and we'll have a gay old time. It'll be fun. Alright, chat? Don't tell me it won't. But I think he's really coming along. So what we'll probably end up doing is we'll cover up the reference photo once we're done drawing, and we'll do character sheets. I think for the bosses. Or you know what? Honestly, I enjoy taking everything from like, concept to 3D. So we'll we'll take it from paper to engine. Or we'll take it from paper to game ready. What are we doing? Is it kitty cuddle time? Has everyone decided? You tell me. Tell me. Oh. Yes. Say hello. Say hello to all the people watching. Say hello. He says hello. Oh. Mr. Felix. Alright. Well, this has made my job just a little bit more difficult, but maybe you can hear the purring. Could virtually send Mr. Kitty out of bed. Yes. You can do it. What? Yeah. I think this will be... Yeah. We just need to finish the scythe. Alright. So, I can go back to, clip in. Alright. And we'll do one large one for the kind of nose of the scythe. And I just want to find a nice kind of fractured crystal shape for it. So I'm thinking something along the lines of that. Okay. Hear that. Make another chip, maybe. One more there. Clean that up. Clean you up, clean you up, clean you up. Right, we're just cleaning. We're doing cleanup now. Alright, we don't need all this noise. Alright. Okay. Clear that out. Clear this out. Clear that. Clear this. Clear that. Aspiring Psycho's gonna head to bed. He'll see me tomorrow. Well, you know what, Aspiring? I appreciate you dropping in on the stream so much, man. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. You have a great rest of your night, and I will see you tomorrow as well. I'm probably gonna be going for another 30 minutes. If anybody's, you know, we're gonna try to work out the rest of the scythe, and you know, we'll have fun. Yeah. Aspiring's going to bed. Have a great one. You do good stuffs. You do the best you can do until we meet again. All right. You do that for me. You do that for good old Data. You remember good old Papa Data. All right. So, you know, maybe we'll clear that out. You know, maybe that's too intrusive. Right? It doesn't have to be that intrusive. We can even, you know, kind of cut it down to that size. And I'd be happy with that. You know, if I'm being quite honest. Okay. We want to do that. Well, we did have a hand right over here. So we'll put our little mittens at right about there. Okay, maybe a stray shard coming out there. And you know, maybe we'll have an overlapping shard kind of come out. Okay. Got that. Okay. After work, I'll send you some of idea stuff I've worked for my game. Hell yeah. I look forward to it, man. I'm excited. It sounds cool. Because I what I will tell you is I am planning on doing multiplayer integration for Grim. So if you can actually build a system like that, you know, maybe we might be able to work together. Honest to God, I need good help. Is all I really need at my studio, and I got millions of game design documents. We can make a lot of money. That's what I really need, chat. Honest to God, I appreciate when you guys. Okay, look, I would prefer you purchase merch than actually throw me money on donations. You know, I purchase my own merch. I think a lot of it is of pretty good quality. But it also, you know, it helps me spread, you know, the awareness about what I do, what I'm doing. Helps people, you know, network with me. That's why I want you to go buy a T-shirt, go buy a poster, go get the anniversary poster. I want you to be saved from the robot revolution. Go do that. Go do it today. Go. I want you anniversary poster. How did you know, Samrando? How did you read my mind? How did you burrow into my subconscious and discover that I am still thinking about the car point pen? I am. In my soul, I am Samrando. I cannot lie to you. You know, maybe that's where we add kind of the tree aesthetic. Is in the staff's handle. It'll be more of like a more rustic branch. I just want to check the time. I want to start something I can't finish. We got like 20 minutes. Let's fuck around in the game for a little while. So I mean, you're not really gonna encounter Grimora. What is there not to like about it, honestly? Because I tabbed into it. Yeah. Promotional race car. Ballpoint pen. We're gonna have to make one and put it in Grim. I think is what's ultimately gonna have to happen. Some rando. I really think so. I think we'll place it right over on the desk, right next to CZ's poster. We'll put it right on this desk for giants over here. We'll probably have to scale the desk down. We'll do it as a group though. I really don't want to do mouse and keyboard because I haven't programmed a lot of it. I'm excited for Grim. I think it's coming along. I think it's looking great. let me use a lot of assets that I kind of built over the years. Tomorrow you're gonna go to work and use your CarPoint pen and see the reaction. Oh shit, you got one. That's about the tits, man. You know? That's awesome. Proud of you. I also really gotta kind of think about the soundtrack that I want to do. Because I definitely want some, like, kind of, like, almost, I'm thinking hip-hop synthwave type thing. Or like a hip-hop horror. I don't know. It's hard to tell you. Well, wait, hold on. Oh, I have two. One green, one blue, but neither of them are for you. Because I'm Dr. Seuss now. Data dying, data no longer data gaming. Splatoon style music. I'll have to listen to Splatoon's soundtrack. Hey, look, a tarot card. Sweet. Boop. I should put a tarot card on the fucking top of that guillotine. That's what I need to do. Alright, so we'll go... Yeah. Damn it. Master of all four elements. I am the Avatar. Yes. Yes. You should make a tarot card that spawns randomly around the map. Oh, fucking hell. That is, I mean, it's a good idea. I don't really want to, though. So tarot cards are going to be used to unlock skins for the player. So they're going to be collectibles kind of hidden throughout the maps. I'm still trying to figure out how I want, like, beer to work. But like every time you die, leave and rejoin or anything, it just random to a different location. So once you collect them, that's it. It's a non-respawnable collectible. So there are three honestly, I think I may make all of the collectibles non-respawnable, but pigeons. Oh yeah, so pigeons will increase health. Souls will allow you to. Oh fuck! Hold on. Keys will allow you to access areas. You know, kind of no-brainer. Coins will allow you to upgrade your weapons. Upgrades, stuff like that. Tarot cards will allow you to unlock skins for your player. Souls will let you level up your stats like health, mana, stamina, that sort of thing. And I may kind of increase, like weapon strength, or I'm not totally sure yet. But, the pigeons will be kind of your potion upgrades. But, like, random tarot would be funny. Well, what if, because I want to do mimics. So what if we have like a mimic that's like a randomly spawning tarot card? And it would attack you. How does that sound? Tell me what you think about that. Like as an enemy. Because there's going to be chest mimics. That's what I'm going to... I will say that. In fact, up in this area, which I don't know if these are working. So we'll try going over there. Fuck. Alright. So I know these are buggy, but yeah. Have it not really random, but it moves to different spots, like while you're gone. It moves around. Oh man, if it's, yeah. Honestly, I think if it just teleported, that'd be crazy. I don't know. We'll look. All right. Once we get there, we'll get there. I think we got something here. Some rando. The infinite stamina don't work on it. Oh, where the, yeah. Look, a lot of my movement mechanics need it. Honestly, all of my mechanics need work, but I'm really focused on trying to get the characters done, because that. Honestly, that is the bulk of development there. Everything else kind of falls in place. So we have 4 bosses and the BBEG that we were gonna make. And one of the boss is going to give us the base skeleton for our transformation thing. So we got work ahead of us. Unfortunately, look. Here's what I'm going to say. The tarot card is going to be the same as the collectible. But what I would say is, come up with your idea. and bring it to me, and we'll discuss it. Oh wow, this is great. Nice little hole. You do you with the tarot mimic, and I'll see what I can do. All right, some rando. I'm all for it. Let's do it. Whoosh. Whoosh. Well, folks, well, guys, well, gals, well, internet pals, I may be ending this stream. So, I want to thank y'all for watching. Admiral Supernova! No! Did you just phase throw the wall? I did just phase through the wall. I did. Admiral Supernova is not new. Admiral Supernova is a fellow developer. Sometimes he comes in here and, asks for help. And sometimes, I think he's offered me some developer insight as well. But, yeah, I have a missed collision on that mesh somewhere. I'll figure it out. But I will have to end the stream. If you're new here, hit the sub, hit the follow, hit your buttons. And I will catch ya tomorrow. Probably around 5-6 GMT. Have a great night, people.